What's up, homie? So essentially, like I said, I went into Starbucks, bought myself an iced coffee mocha. Keeping in mind, I feel so weird going into Starbucks because I'm just like, most of the time, I'll hit up a Starbucks just to get a dang coffee. Like, I don't need a special name for my cups. I don't need like special terminology for my coffee. Just give me my coffee. And yeah, I don't know. Sometimes they just look at you like, this kid doesn't come here often. And I'm like, you're right, I don't. In fact, I grabbed the wrong straw for this thing. Like, I kind of like grabbed a giant one. It was probably like the length of my face. It's pretty long, I'm not gonna lie. It kind of looked ridiculous. I like it when people look at you like, what is this kid doing? He's talking into his cell phone. It's weird. I know, right? It's kind of is cool, though. Yeah, and they just, I don't know. People are awesome. They're fantastic. Those two ladies right there, they were totally into that sentence. They were smiling the whole time I was saying that. Oh, jeez. Anyways. That guy was smoking. Blew it right out my face, essentially. Jerk. In BC, you're not even supposed to be smoking, like, near parks or near buildings that are, like these guys, they're smoking in probably a designated smoking area. Yeah, those guys, like, right there, across the street. Because you can't smoke, like, near doors or like air intakes or anything. Well, you're not supposed to. People do it all the time. And when I see that, and sometimes they do it like right next to the signs that say like, I'll try to find a sign, but it says like, basically like, like no smoking within 10 meters of like an air intake or a door or whatever. And they're smoking right there, like right next to the sign that says that. So I just say, hey man, can you read? I've only had like one bad, like, instance with this. But essentially I'm like, hey man, can you read? Most of the time they're like, yeah. And I'm like, okay, so, like, did you read the sign right here? And they look at it, and then I'm usually like, do you think you're special or something? Like, you're above the law or jurisdiction? No, of course not. So what the heck are you doing, man? What the heck? So, yeah, no. But, I just think it's interesting how many people there are just looking at me. Like, this kid's just talking to himself into his phone. And if I was crazy, and if I, like, literally had conversations with myself, like, I was like, hey, James, how's it going? Oh, I'm doing well, James. I'd probably do it into a phone. So at least it doesn't look as weird. Maybe, just saying. But, on that bombshell, don't really know where I'm going anymore. I'm gonna cross the street. Yeah, dog. I'm gonna cross the street this way. Seems it's safe. There's so many cars. Yeah, dude, this is surprisingly delicious, though. It's like an iced coffee mocha. It's actually kind of gloriously delicious. Not gonna lie. It's funny when they ask for your name, sometimes, just as a joke, I say my name is Bruce Wayne. And sometimes they get a good chuckle out of that. And sometimes they don't get it at all. And it's kind of silly. But either way, I think it's hilarious. I kind of hesitated tonight, so I just said James, or this morning. Most of the time I say Bruce Wayne. But yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna let you go, dude. Keep up the awesome. Romeo.